Hey, this is Blind Fox and welcome at my gameplay through of Gunsmith Simulator. So we have been playing this game and we're still at level 28. You can see we've got quite low experience there. We still need 1 to 3 stuff to research, and the levels are going quite slowly. For stars, we've got some 3 stars here. This just says that it will disassemble and assemble stuff. Here the 2 stars only assemble stuff. You can't automatically disassemble stuff, you have to do it by hand. So you want most of your stuff in 3 stars so that you can disassemble and assemble quickly. But this we still need to get to 2 stars, a lot of them. I think we have done all of the weapons in the game at the moment. So today we are going to do the Mosin Nagant, and we are going to do the Carbina 98, which is German. So we'll start with our Soviet gun. Now this is a gun that do not, as far as I know, have a telescope in game, which is a shame, since this gun was used as a sniper rifle in World War II. The most best known sniper, I think, was Lyudmila Pavlichenko, woman. She killed 309. The guy we always hear about is Vasily Zaitsev. He, as far as I know, only got 200 and something. I think around 25. But they say he killed about between 225 and 400. He's most well known for his activities during the Battle of Stalingrad. Now Lyudmila Pavlichenko is Pavlichenko. We'll just call her Lyudmila because I really struggle with this Soviet surname. So I've got it set here that it doesn't unscrew the whole weapon, just the stuff we need. Now Lyudmila was a student in Kiev, and she didn't start shooting in the some of the stuff. Vasily Zaitsev, he sort of started shooting very, very early. Lyudmila, on the other hand, didn't start her shooting until her university career. She was a student in military history, of all things. Let's see, where is something we can... So she didn't start her until she took it up as a sport in, I think, 1936 or 37. I think 36, 35, 36. I just want to see if I can find any. So she took it up as a hobby, to do something, and she actually quite quickly outshot most males in her shooting club, which is difficult. And when the war started, she wanted to join the army, but she didn't really... I mean, she didn't want to... She wanted to fight. She didn't want to be a nurse or anything else. And she told the officers, but she wanted to be a fighter, but she wanted to be a sniper. And they, well, thought it was sort of funny, because, I mean, they didn't really think she would be able to do so. So she demonstrated, there we go, and amazed them so much that they said yes. I think she fought in the Battle of Sevastopol, where she, let's just say, killed around, I think, 180 people in a question of 3 months, or some extraordinary number like that, which equates to at least, or it could have been maybe two, it equates at least to 1 person per day, and that is a lot for a sniper. She went to Sevastopol, then she went, she was actually evacuated from there. She got injured, then she went to the next, what's the other, I can't remember the other one, another Black Sea port, Odessa, yes, then she went to Odessa, and in the end she got herself to, she got basically used as, so they took her to the she went all over the world getting support for the Russians, especially the United States, where she actually gave speeches, which was very well received. Let's see, what else do I need to do? She also did some counter sniping. I'm not a military historian, I don't know all of this, but she was, the troops really liked her. I think she started as a private. I'm not exactly sure what her rank was when she was done, but like a lot of snipers, she got quite good publicity and all that. Come on, are you going to, oh, there we go, this one. Go. So that I would read. That is why I would actually really have liked it to have this specific gun with a telescope as well. Oh, did I just? Oh no, I didn't. I could have added some more parts, but. A lot of us know Vasily Zaitsev from the movie Stalingrad. He did most of his, I said, most of his work during the battle. I think he got around 11 snipers. She, also got a lot of, also got some snipers. I think she, if I can remember, if you might have, I'm not sure if either of them did one of the shots where you actually shoot the guy through the telescope, but what made her so remarkable was she was actually, I think it was in one of the accounts, she was wounded during, she got wounded during, while she was sort of hiding, or in her hideout, in her sniper's hide. A piece of shrapnel sort of cut her forehead off, and she literally just stick it on. I'm not sure if she actually stitched it closed as well. And she just stayed there until she got her shot off, and then went back to the rear or to the medics and then got it fixed. There was a lot of other female snipers as well. She wasn't the only one, she was just might be one of the first and the most well known, because they send her on speaking tours to America to get some support. She actually, I think, wrote to Ella. She and Ella, she's the only, until that time, the only Soviet citizen who entered the White House after the revolution. So she met the Miss Eleanor Roosevelt, and they actually, oh come on, wrote to each other all throughout their lifetimes. If you really want to know a whole story, it's all over it's on the internet. There's YouTube videos about her. Haven't yet. No, I think she wrote a book. I'm not sure. Now that I think about it, I might just go and hunt and see if I can find anything about that. Oops, wrong one. I even don't even know if she's got a movie. There's a lot of Russian movies, World War II type movies, that is actually translated to English and available on YouTube. There is one about the snipers. I'm just not sure. I don't think it's about her, but come on. This is the problem when you have a bigger... Just to get this done. There we go. I can't remember the name of it, but there is one Russian movie that was about some women lady snipers, but it's sort of the screw-ups of the sniper school, sort of. They are good, but they are not, or they're snipers, but they sort of struggle with stuff, and they get sent to the front, and it's really nice, quite nice storytelling in the movie. It's not so many, it's not as Hollywood special effects as we are used to a lot of Hollywood movies, but it was done very well. Because they show some counter sniper operations in that movie. They show really interesting. Where is the there's the other one. I'm not going to tell you the whole story of the movie, because then why go and watch it? But it's really, it's interesting. It's not a gory movie, but you see enough of it that you can get the whole picture of the front lines. And you can look at this bolt here. It's got a straight bolt handle, which I am not a fan of. It's much like the E28 bolt as well. It's straight, and when you opens the bolt, it stands up 90 degrees because it goes through a 90-degree angle. So you've got this bolt in front of your face, where if you've got the bolts with the little kink in them, like the Enfield, or we will see in a bit, the Carabiner 98, I think that has got a, what did I do now? Forgot something. Yeah, that one I must fix back in place. I think with the Carabiner 98 they sort of bent the bolt some. What do I need? Do I need to paint this? I need to... Oh, we need to decorate this one. Splendid. I'm not very good out of this painting yet. Yes, we've learned that. Oh, come on. So there we go. So we'll create something. They don't say how we will paint this, but seeing that we are going for a sniper rifle, we will go very much... We'll go white-ish. I think we'll use that. How much? We need to put 5 parts, but we want to do this a bit better. No. Yeah. So we will, let's see what we will choose. Let's see if this one isn't a better fit to make it a nice white and grey one. We want a nice light white and grey gun. Come on. Let's see if we can paint our gun. No, that's not what we want. That's not the color we want. See if we can do this. Let's try this one. I think this might be a better one to convert to whatever we want. I think this might be good. Oh, come on, go back. Let's see how this looks. Is it better now? There we go. Ah, bit bluish. Ah, that's a bit better. I want a yellow gun there. Want a nice white. That will make white as well. The bolt can be white also. We need a nice camouflage. We are doing one for the snow. There we go, we are having our winter sniper rifle. Good. There we go. There is our winter camouflage gun. We've got black sights. Not sure how to get black here yet. Maybe let's do a bit of black as well. How? We'll not do black. I think we'll. How about that? No, that's a. How do I get grey? Yeah, we'll do a bit of grey there. There's some grey. There we go, we've got some there, very much righty. We've got our winter gun. World War II, the thing most likely would have been painted white completely. So we'll pop you in there. I hope I haven't taken too much time. Oops, come on. Let's just fix that. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Okay, there we go. So we are going to do the Kar 98, which is not the sniper rifle they used. Come on, you are supposed... There we go. So the Carabiner 98, World War II. Oh, we've got a... Again, we've got one of these very much completely disassembled rifles. Ah. Hey, we're going to have a scope rail. So not really one I think is the that we want to use. Whoa. We've never done this one. Okay, sand parts, let's say rusty parts, then why aren't you okay, you can leave. Is this going to be okay? That one is already done. So we will create our stock. Nice dark wood here. I'm not exactly sure what rifle they used for sniping, but definitely I don't think it was Carabiner 98. I know First World War they used Gewehr 98s. But anyway, in this game, our weapons of the two opposing countries, which is the rifles, will be the Carabiner 98 and the Mosin Nagant. World War II, they had the Carabiner 98K. There was World War I think, was just the Carabiner 98 for the trench rifle. This is what the normal soldiers would use. The Mosin Nagant is also what the normal soldiers would use. But the Russians use, I think, both of them. Use them. I mean, the soldiers use it normally, and it was used as a sniper rifle. There was just a scope added, and it might have been of a bit more quality than the normal. And by quality, I mean sort of match quality. The tolerances would be better. Now the nice thing I like about Mauser is when he designed the Gewehr 98, he put such a lot of safety stuff in there that the basics of the Mauser bolt is actually today still used in a lot of hunting rifles which is just modified from, they take the E28 bolt or base rifle and they just strip all the stock, the whole stock off, add a new one, and basically use the most of the parts just as it is. Add a new barrel, of course, mostly, but the bolt action stays the same, so it doesn't matter if the stock is totally ruined. As long as the bolt action is fine, those rifles can actually still get quite a nice price. So putting a scope rail on a, well, carabiner, the carabiner doesn't, I don't know how much scope that got, but it's intrinsically, I think, the same bolt action. And at least some of the, I think I can remember when we saw the bolt, it's bent over. Coming back to sniper movies, Enemy at the Gate, where they use the fictional book from, is a bit inaccurate, where they did the whole rifle passing out bit, because yes, they shot people if they retreated when they weren't told to retreat, as did the Germans, as frankly did some of the other England. Don't know how much they did in World War II, but in World War I they did quite a lot of it. In fact, in this South African War, which is also known as the Second Anglo-Boer War, or the Second Anglo-Boer War, from 1989 to 1898 to 1902, or 1899 to 1902, they actually shot so many Australians for cowardice and such that Australia sort of passed a law that prohibited the English army from executing Australian citizens, that they would be tried by Australians. World War I, there's also a lot of Irish that was shot for cowardice. There was a ton of English that was shot for that as well. Germany also did some. World War II, it's not as prominent that you will hear about it, but so not history major, but there we go. Let's turn you around again. See if one, two, three. There we got those. I wish they will do some early, sort of World War One-ish, maybe earlier examples of the guns as well. Especially the Gewehr 98 would be nice. Now, which one are you? Okay, so you are not. I think you are one of these. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Oh, don't tell me. I will need a bigger one. Close, yes, so we'll create that part. It's a big part. I could have played more Tetris. I think I might waste money here. So here with a fabrication machine, you do have a choice between different metals. And sizes. You can see how little progress we are making here in level 28. Just that little yellow part is the progress we've been making. Look at all these lovely materials. Oh, come on. What do you call this one? Car 98. Firing pin spring. Let's see. Scope? Do I need a oh yes, we do need a scope. Delightful. This one also has got a straight bolt, you can see there. I wonder why they never fixed it. Made it, it looks like a straight bolt. Why they never made it a kinked bolt as the like the Enfield. There was Mausers with kinked bolts. One was Mauser Vergera has a kinked bolt, or those that was used by South Africa does. I'm not sure if the actual ones does. Some of the Geweer 98 that was used by the Zuid-Afrikaanse Republiek and the Republic of the Orange Free State. Or is this? Oh, this one is bent over. You can see there. This one is bent over. There we go. Enfield, isn't it just has got, I think, another little kink in there, if I can remember correctly. But this little kink in the bolt might not mean a lot, but it's much faster if you actually, and easier to actually cock the gun if there's a little kink in. And it's also, it doesn't get stuck, especially in saddles. That's why Come on. Where did you disappear to? And again, these little pins. Oh, come on. Because you've got, I think this is the bayonet lug. I don't know if they changed the bayonet lug a lot between the Gewehr 98 and the 98, the Carbine 98. There we go. Oh wait, we have to go and fit the telescope. Let's just see if we can find the scope. Delightful. So let's go do some shooting. Now this is something that carried over from the Gewehr 98, is this lovely big safety. You can see there that is close to the gun. The infields have a little click, I think, just another little bend that have your, if I can remember, but anyway, this is a nice change from the other the Mauser and some of the other that stands out like that. I think Enfield might have a little, just a little clip, a little bend here, so that this is a bit easier to grab. Oops. Come on, safety, there we go, safety. So, let's go a-shooting. Our lovely camouflaged gun. I know they did paint guns white in World War II for camouflage, but they didn't add the extra little black dots, but I just decided I don't want a completely white gun, it's boring. How do you get out of this? Let's see. Okay, because I reinstalled the game, it's going to tell me a lot of stuff. Okay. But look at our gun, very nice. Good. We will do what? Oh, sharpshooting? Let's do sharpshooting. Now this one doesn't have a scope though. But we might not hit anything there, but I mean I did do one. Gee. So let's see, how well can we actually hit this? We missed! You don't say! But then again, we do this on long range and you really need a scope for this. Come on, can we do this? Hey, we actually hit something! Wow. Oh, come on. Ah. No, that doesn't say anything, so we're not gonna bother about that. Somehow, you can see here, this one, is it a bent? You can see this one does have a straight bolt, and it's a bit stupid. But, let's do this, we will use that one. I might somewhere get myself a Carbine 98, this one, a Mosin Nagant, and the other sucker, and come for the little shooting match. Five. 2. Oh, bad. See, can we actually... 7. Well, that was a good shot for us. Of course we will not be in the top whatever. 1 4 something. Oh well. Look at these people. No one... there's no one with a perfect score. Wow. We'll turn in our lovely gun. Not gonna paint. I could have took it upstairs, and I think I might take a picture. I'm not sure, but I'm going to. That one is very nice. Oh good, you can see I really didn't spend a lot of money here with this, so you get extra money, but we do spend money when we create stuff. We've shown it before. It just doesn't reflect on this. Good, 2,400. What else do we have? Ruger. I think we'll do a Ruger. AKM. Another Carbina 98. Winchester. Mossberg. I wish I could do the 2 shotguns and just take him out for a little shooting practice, but I can't do the shotgun course. So next time we'll choose something. I'm not going to choose it today. See, not really much changed. We do have some more secondaries. None of these, everything there is that. Did we have any secondary additives? Let's see. No, no, and no. So none of the guns we did today. So we might do the Carbina 98 again. And the cousins, because then we can upgrade Mossberg as well. We can. Let's see what else we can upgrade to. Carbina 98 we can upgrade. So let's choose now, then we know what we're going to do next time. So we're going to do this one, because we're not going to shoot next time, we're just going to use these. Because that will increase our standing with those. And we're going to do the carbine 98 again. Let's see if we can buy anything from bid or buy. We do have the Arasaka, I think. Got the growth. Nothing really I want at the moment. I think we do have the Arasaka in our little collection. Let's see. We've got Mosin, where we can actually add a scope. It would be a new scope though, if we add it. Got the Uzi, got the Mossberg, got that one, got this one. Which one is that? The Groot. Luger, here's Arasaka, carbine 98. So we've got that. We don't have the RPG in our little collection. We do have the Groot in our collection. I think we got the VI. Do we have the VIS? Well, 900. This is anyway too expensive. Let's see if we can bet some money. Going to be a bit expensive. I'm not buying this to sell this. You can of course buy this to sell it on, fix it up and sell it. I just want the weapons at the moment. Good, we've got one. Which one do we have? This is the RPG, yes, we take out RPG and we go and put away RPG. Store. There we go. So that's all nice for next time. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com and see you at my next gameplay through. Thanks for watching.